What if I told you your mind is pretending to manifest, but secretly keeping you stuck? It's why it seems like other people are out here manifesting $10,000 by finding a ring in the sand, or manifesting their dream home while seemingly making less money than you. And all the while you're left thinking, why not me? Why does it feel like everyone else's manifestation story is easy, magical, effortless? And it feels like you're over here carrying every single one of your desires in a backpack up a hill. Well, it could be that you've fallen into a very common struggling manifestor mistake. And if you are tired of your manifesting path feeling like a rocky road and watching everyone else glide on an escalator up to their desires, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to tell you what that mistake is, how to stop making it, and instead enter receiving mode so strongly that your manifestation has to arrive easy, magical, and effortlessly. Hi, my name is Allison, and I am here to help you create the life you desire to experience. And if this video ends up resonating with you, I would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into what that mistake is. And let's think about it in this way. Let's say you have a friend who just lost 20 pounds. And she says stuff like, it was so easy. I barely even had to think about it. I wasn't even hungry. The weight just melted off. And you're like, okay, heck yeah, sign me up. What's the diet? So you buy the groceries, you follow the plan to a T, and a couple days in, you're miserable. You're hangry. And you're not enjoying yourself very much. And while your friend and everyone else on social media made this diet seem so easy and effortless, you're over here feeling like a total failure. And so many struggling dieters do. Rather than questioning the diet itself, you start questioning yourself. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm bad at dieting. I have no willpower. I never succeed. Something must be wrong with me. And that's what happens with so many struggling manifestors. They see someone else's manifestation path and story and how easy and magical and effortless it was. And they assume that is what alignment looks like. So then when the journey doesn't turn out looking the way it did for someone else, when you're not the one walking into loads of cash or scratching off a winning lottery ticket, you start to judge your own path and experience. And you start thinking, what happened here? Why not me? And so instead of finding our own path, instead of tuning into our own bridge of incidents, we got caught up in one of the biggest mistakes struggling manifestors make. A mistake that blocks manifestation every single time. You didn't fail because you weren't disciplined enough. You didn't fail because the method was flawed. The manifestation hasn't happened yet because that particular path, that wasn't your path. That wasn't your bridge. And even if you're not consciously aware that you are ignoring the signs that tell you this isn't the path for you, it is creating resistance. And what's happening here is not failure, it's a form of self-betrayal. So, what is self-betrayal? And how do you know you're doing it? Self-betrayal doesn't mean you're not capable of manifesting your desires. It means you've started abandoning your inner truth in an attempt to earn them. And that's the cause of resistance. You have been pushing, pulling, performing in ways that look like alignment, but are not actually true for you. So when I say self-betrayal in this context, I mean any action, choice, or internal pressure that forces you to disconnect from your natural rhythm, desires, or truth in order to chase what you think will get results. And here's a truth for you. Self-betrayal doesn't happen because you're weak. It happens because your egoic mind thinks it's helping. It believes if you start acting or performing in a way that looks like alignment, then you will be. Your egoic 3D self wants results fast. It plays a zero-sum game. If I'm not seeing anything happen, then nothing's happening. Your egoic mind is impatient with the internal work, with the invisible work. It doesn't want to train It wants to win. It's just like the kid who doesn't want to go to baseball practice all week. He just wants to show up on a Saturday and hit home runs. But that's performative. That's not true embodiment. Self-betrayal's not so much a bad habit. It's your subconscious and egoic mind protecting your limiting beliefs, protecting your current momentum. It is avoiding the discomfort of cognitive dissonance, which is the conflict between two beliefs, between who you are now and who you want to be. So it's just trying to help you figure it out, do the things that it thinks will get this thing done. But we know the truth is, if your energetic groundwork, if your internal state of being is not taken care of first, then no amount of surface level action can make it manifest. So if you've been wondering why, no matter what I'm doing, why not me? Why can't it be easy? We know it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It just might be that part of you is trying to skip practice and go straight to the home run. And that's okay, because we're here to fix that. So first, you just need to be honest with yourself. Am I going through a performance, or am I in true alignment? Am I doing things that I think should make a manifestation happen? Or am I doing things because they feel good? So here's the real shift. It isn't about chasing what our mind thinks will earn the desire. It's about trusting that the desire is already there trying to meet you. And so we can enter receiving mode through the path of least resistance, which is the path that asks the least amount of pretending, of pushing, of insisting, of performing for the outcome. It is what Neville Goddard calls the bridge of incidence. That once you assume the state of the wish fulfilled, life will begin to organize itself to bring it to you. Not through controlling or chasing, but through a quiet unfolding of events, decisions, nudges that lead you to your desire. Your only job is to walk the bridge, to stop interrupting it with doubt, to stop trying to reroute it because it doesn't look like someone else's story. Because when you stop forcing and start allowing, the bridge of incidents will start showing itself. As Neville said, events do not come out of the blue. They are in response to your assumptions. It's the natural consequence of you finally aligning with what you've already decided is yours to have. So what does it mean to walk the bridge of incidence? It means you participate in your manifestation from the position of your assumption. You are no longer acting from lack. You're acting from the position of knowing it's already done. As Neville said, you do not have to do anything to bring it about. Your only responsibility is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until that assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. When you're truly in assumption, your life will respond. Your job is to participate, not to make something happen, but because it feels aligned with the reality you are claiming. This is related to one of my favorite teachings by Frederick Dodson, who says to use action to midwife the energy into your reality. And what is a midwife? It's an assistant. The midwife doesn't birth the baby. The baby has already been created. The midwife is merely facilitating the process, helping, speeding it up. And that is our actions. They're not cause, they're not creating, they're simply midwifing the energy into your existence. The aligned actions you take assist, participate in the creation that is already unfolding. So action isn't wrong, effort isn't wrong, it's how you join the unfolding. Now that you understand what the bridge of incidence is, I have a simple practice to help you get into the energy of receiving. You can ask yourself the following questions. So this manifestation is what I say I want. How can I generate a sense of alignment with it, even when it feels like nothing is happening right now? What action can I take today, not to force something to happen, but because it feels like a natural expression of trust and alignment? How can I let everything that's happening today be good enough to carry me to my manifestation? Not because I see proof, but because I've stopped judging the path? How can I allow myself to know that it is there ready for me no matter what my current reality looks like? Let these questions and answers guide your next step, not from pressure, but from presence and alignment. This is how you gently step onto the bridge and open yourself up to receiving those incidents, the synchronicities, the inspiration to meet the desire that is waiting for you. And if this video resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And if you feel ready to deepen this work and go further, I would suggest watching my video here, How to Manifest Faster, Even When You Overthink Things, to help you lean more into trusting the unfolding and stop managing the process. And I hope that this video was helpful to you, and I look forward to bringing you more. Thank you.